Morning and welcome, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Tuesday. We're back. We are shorthanded, as most of you know. My wife is in Texas right now. We are going to be able to provide even better customer service to all you TEXIT people out there. If you haven't gotten in, it's not too late, but it's getting really, really close. Our toll-free number, 800-951-0592. The website at allamericangold.com. So, my wife's out of town. Jack is on vacation. So Jason is shorthanded. I'm shorthanded, but we're going to get through it. Just be patient with us. Really quick, I got a few announcements before we get into the show. We got a great show for you. And how about the winners? How about gold and silver just crushing it again as we are on the precipice here of the government shutdown? Today is the day. So far, looks like we're going to have a shutdown. We'll see how that changes. We've got, 16 hours for something to change between now and then. But very quickly, we have a TEXIT meeting in Colorado at the radio station tomorrow. When Jason gets on, he can give you the time, but the usual time for you guys there in Colorado, next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, we are going to have on the 8th of October, our first meeting. And this one's going to be in Chandler. So I know that, obviously the Valley is a humongous place. So this one for all of you guys, on the southern part of town, the eastern part of town, we are going to have our first meeting in Chandler. Nando's Mexican Cafe, 1890 West German Road in Chandler. Start time is going to be 5 o'clock. We will end at 8 o'clock. We'll have a taco and enchilada bar with all the fixings for everybody there. I do need people to RSVP. Please do that after 9 o'clock Arizona time. So when we've got some girls here. Right now I'm the only one here. So wait to do that. We are going to be covering our newest exchange, Biconomy, a U.S.-friendly exchange. I just want people to know, all of you that are in TEXIT with us, I'm asking, and I'm asking very strongly. I want everybody to, let's say within the next month, so you got 4 weeks here. Within the next 4 weeks, I want you to sell some TEXIT. And I don't care if you sell 5 coins. I don't care if you sell 500 coins. I want everybody to do it, but we will help you do it, right? That is the most important thing. All the meetings that we have going forward, we'll cover all stuff, don't get me wrong, but we're really going to be focusing in on whether it's Coinbase or Kraken, right? Getting on one of the exchanges. Now with Biconomy, much easier than, you say, getting onto DexTrade or Bitmart. But I want you to complete the process. I want you to sell some. I want you to send it to your Coinbase wallet. I want you to send it to your bank account. Why do we want you to do it? 2 reasons. Number one, so you know for yourself it's real. Don't take anybody's word for it. You got to look out for number one. Number two, this will allow you to, hey, I have the ability to take some money off the table at any time, right? You don't have to do it that, like I said, you could sell 5. I don't care. I don't care how many you sell. But I want you to learn how to do it. We want to teach you how to do limit sales, how to do limit buys. Maybe you want to buy more coins. A lot of you want to buy coins. Well, same process, right? Let's get these things done. Let's get them done so you know how to do it. Yesterday was a great example. Somebody decided to offload a couple $100,000, and he did a market sale instead of a limit sale. Cost him a ton of money. We don't want that to happen. So make sure, if you can, get to these meetings, because now we're getting to the point where, okay, you really got to focus here, spend a little effort, a little time, so you understand the process. Because once you have it, you have it, right? Okay, yeah, great. I know how to do it now. I don't need the hand-holding, because like I said, listen, this market's going to move a lot now. A lot. It'll go up a lot. It'll go down a lot. People get nervous. I'm assuming that's what happened yesterday. Someone got nervous and panicked. It hit a big sell button, which is fine, right? But he could have done it, or she, I don't know, whoever did it, cost themselves, and here's the sad part, tens of thousands of dollars, right? They left a lot of meat on that bone. We don't want that to happen. So there's my announcements. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592. Don't call it. That is our number. Just don't call it yet. Wait 30 minutes or so, and then you can call away. That is our toll-free number, gold, silver, TEXIT, right? What have we been saying? Hey, this is where the winners are. Let's take a quick look at the market. So the Dow is down 160 points. The S&P is down 7. The Nasdaq's down 9. Not a lot, right? Everyone's just kind of, it's almost like, oh, great, here we go. Another government shutdown. I wonder what the rating agencies, are we going to get downgraded again? We'll see. Still got time, but it looks like this is what the path they've decided to go. The 10-year note, 413. Crude oil down on hopes that OPEC is going to do more oil. We'll see. Gold and silver, right? It was profit-taking early, then it wasn't profit-taking. Right now, gold's flat here, 38.35. Yeah, the gold was strong all day. It's been as high as 38.70. Has been as low as just under 3,800, and maybe this is it. Is this all we get for the consolidation here in gold and silver? Same thing with silver. Silver got above $47, got to $46, bounced off of $46. Right now, $46.25. And again, right, a pullback would be nice. It can't just be this straight line. I mean, Jason, for a minute last night, it looked like gold was going to go right to 4,000. I mean, the way it was going, but we at least we got some profit taking, but it doesn't look like we're going to get anything more than that.
Yeah, it was short-lived. I mean, I was thinking gold's going to be down today as well, and then I drove to work and it was up again. So we'll see. 30 record high gold. Essentially, we're in record high silver. I know that it hasn't crested those peaks of 1980 and 2011, but we're not very far away, Joe. And it's a lot of money floating around ever since they got that budget passed.
Yes. By the way, guys, a massive sale today. And I mean massive. I've got gold. I've got silver. Everything is going to be below spot, at spot, below cost. You name it, we're going to have it. I'm going to wait because there's literally no one here to answer the phone. We'll figure it out. I got a great group of girls. None of them like to get up early in the morning, right? It's one of those things. Usually it's my wife is the early one in, but as soon as they get here, we will get that. I just want you to be prepared, because if you're like, okay, you don't need a pullback to take advantage of the offers that we've got coming. And I've got something for everybody, I believe, anyway. So be ready for that. I guess I wasn't done. One other announcement, and it just has to be said. Listen, there is a lot of scammers out there. We all know, right? The Nigerians, right? Right? Someone died, but I need to collect the benefit scams and all that stuff. Listen, in the crypto space, they're more and more prevalent. Couple of things I want you to know. TEXIT, Bobby, anybody involved in TEXIT will never, ever solicit you through Telegram or social media or email. That is fake. They are scams. They will look real. Right? I call one guy, I call him Fake Bobby. Right? I'm like, Fake Bobby's everywhere. Right? Some guy took Bobby's picture and created something that looks very real. It is not. Coinbase, Kraken, they are not going to text you on your phone or send you an email. Urgent! Someone's hacking into your account. No, those are scams. Do not fall for them. If you have any question, reach out to us first. There is nothing that is, oh my gosh, I've got to talk to Joe or Jason in 10 seconds or I'm going to lose all my money. That's how you really would know it's a scam. Right? That's how you would really know it's a scam. None of those things will happen. So I just want to put that out there. I know a lot of you probably got an email from TEXIT yesterday saying as much. But I want to remind everybody, you think the scams in the regular world are prevalent. Crypto, it's even worse. So if you ever have any questions, reach out to us. And no, it doesn't have to be, well, I got it at 9 o'clock at night. I didn't know. No. You can wait till the next day, and I can already tell you what we're going to, yeah, that's a scam. That's going to be the answer. But I just wanted, Jason, I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. Yeah,
you got to be careful in the space, that's for sure. So don't click on the wrong thing unless you're sure.
There you go. So, really quickly, I'm trying to decide where we want to go. So I don't know what we're going to get this week, right? Because if the government shuts down, we're not going to get a lot of reports. We will get the ADP jobs report tomorrow. We should get the JOLTS report, right? That's the jobs openings report. And we'll get ISM stuff. But other than that, if the government shuts down, I don't think we'll get jobless claims. And I don't think, Jason, will get the jobs number for Friday, the government jobs number Friday, if there is a government shutdown. So we're going to have to wait and see as to what data we're going to get, what data points we may not get. Hopefully, these guys will figure it out, but I don't think they're going to. It looks like they've decided, and again, what is the debate? What is the problem? Well, we didn't have a budget last year, right? We did everything through continuing resolutions. Why won't they do this? We'll wait and see. But Jason, one of the girls is here. Let me go let her in, and I'll be right back.
I think Joe covered a little bit. We are having a TEXIT meeting here in Johnstown. It's 6 o'clock tomorrow. So if you're listening, we got a lot of people that have been wanting to have a TEXIT meeting. I don't know how we're going to be one man short. Jack won't be here, so I forgot to ask Mike about that. But 6 o'clock tomorrow, we'll have the TEXIT meeting. We'll be one man short. We'll see how that all works out. It's going to be a long day on Wednesday, I think. So I'm going to do the best I can, and so is Mike. But try to catch you guys up and do essentially the same things just Joe was saying. Help you guys learn how to do and operate in the space, Joe.
Yeah, that's really the big thing on that. So I hope you guys are able to get there. Of course, we'll be doing a lot more of those. And again, the following Wednesday, big meeting in Chandler. So as we spread our wings a little bit, we'll get a meeting out in the West Valley. We'll get a meeting out in the East Valley as we do these things, trying to get out there to everybody. Just be patient with us. So don't know what the government is going to do. The big, I guess, issues have to do with things that the government, this is one of the favorite things the government likes to do. Hey, we're going to spend a bunch of money, ridiculously a bunch of money, but we'll say we're going to stop doing that, and they give you a date, right? Hey, we're going to stop doing that in 2026. We're going to stop doing that in 2027, right? Stuff like that. No tax on tips is a great example, right? Hey, we're going to stop doing that in 2028, right? We'll see. We'll see. This is what the issue is. So during COVID, here we go back to COVID again. The government decided, hey, let's get even more subsidies to Obamacare. And we'll end that in fiscal year 2026. Well, tomorrow is fiscal year 2026. So the problem is the Democrats are like, well, gosh, the price of health care is going to go through the roof. Like, most people will see a 75% increase in their premiums if you're on Obamacare. So they want the Trump administration to give it a pass. And their argument is, well, you did it on your tax cuts like Donald Trump's tax cuts. You know, the ones that the big, beautiful bill. Remember the big, beautiful bill? Well, the big, beautiful bill was essentially, hey, I know the government said we were going to stop spending recklessly on this day, but you know what? We decided we don't want to. And so they got the big, beautiful bill. So, Jason, this is the big debate. The Democrats are like, hey, wait a minute. You guys did it for what you want. You need to do it for what we want. And if you don't, the government's going to shut down. So that's what this is all about. This is just simply about we want to spend even more money, period. And both sides want to do it. The difference is one side wants to spend it on this. The other side wants to spend it on that.
And they'll all get it.
And consequently, right?
All get it. They're all going to get it.
They're all going to get it. We know they're going to get it.
That's the way it is.
If they don't get it now, they'll get it later, right?
They all have to take care of their friends that put them in that position to begin with. It's a costly business. And it's all about taking it from everybody else and giving it to those that make the decisions. So, yeah, Joe, we're going to see a lot more of this. It's going to happen more later this year and early next year. And then I want to get the feeling some horrible emergency is going to come upon us somewhere very soon, and it'll cover whatever economic strife is going to happen around that, Joe. It's just, I can't believe people just, the average guy walking around, Joe, they just let it happen. It's like, yeah, take it. I like working my 9 to 5, and everything costs twice as much as any kind of raise I might get. I like just having 2 jobs, and my wife's working one, and we can't see our kids. Somebody else is raising the kids, in the communist school system, and And
what do they call it? Right? This is just the new normal, right?
New normal.
And if nothing else, right, we are very adaptive.
Yeah.
Right? We're adaptive.
Conditioned.
Look at like the lines at the airport, right? We all
conditioned.
Right? We're all conditioned. We all play the game, right?
We're all programmed.
Right? Just okay.
Plug into your device and do what it tells you. The news on your device is wholly correct, and you should believe everything that's on it. And by the way, give us some money.
Right. By the way, guys, I want you to know that the United States is not alone in this budget problem. France, we've been talking more and more about them. They are in big trouble because, listen, they're not the reserve currency, right? The euro, that has a spot, right? But it's not, right? It's not a big one. It's very hard to finance debts when it gets to a certain level. Right now, France looks like they're going to be running a budget deficit of close to 6% of GDP, and they have a debt level now of 114%. 800-951-0592. Before the break, we were talking about France. We now have 7 EU countries in violation of how much debt that they can accumulate, but France taking the forefront here. Their bond yields are starting to blow out now, especially against others. And it's something where, listen, I already know this. We know what the next crisis is going to be, right? We've got an AI bubble along with a sovereign wealth debt problem. What does that mean? And I'll make it simple for you. All these countries, we're all the same, right? They all want to spend more than what they take in. And they've all decided, right or wrong, hey, we actually have no choice, right? We have no choice because if we act responsible, we will destroy the economy and life will be miserable. Here's the problem. If they had been doing this for the last 30 years, okay, you had a little recession. Nothing too bad. But no, they don't want that. Now what do we have? Booms and bust. And each bust gets a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. Let's not forget the financial crisis. I know you guys remember. I know you don't want to. How many of you listening out there lost your home? How many of you out there saw your neighbors, your family members, your friends lose their homes? It was pretty bad, right? But by and large, most people still were able to work. This next time around, I don't think so. We're going to have a horrible bond crisis. I don't know where it will start. It could start here. It could start in Europe. It could start in Asia. It could start anywhere. But the problem is, whose debt is going to get bought? There's not enough to go around. Already, what we've seen is, okay, well, we'll buy it, but the bribe's got to be better, right? Look at interest rates as here in the U.S., right? The Fed is saying we're cutting rates, but yet the interest rate's still above 4%. Mortgage rates, same thing. It's above 6%, with no real relief of any kind in sight. Look at gold. You know, Jason says it all the time, right? Gold's a leader in this. This is the worst sign that I have seen. You know, in the financial crisis, gold was approaching $1,000. And then it went to $2,000. Well, it didn't quite get there. Got to, almost $1,900. And then they said, oh, we fixed it. Everything's great. And gold went back to $1,000. Look at what it's doing today. See, and here's the thing. A lot of people are like, well, gosh, it's got to step back. The only way it would is if they could do we fixed it again. They can't. It's off the table. We are going to go digital. Period. Why? Well, the debt finally got so big nobody wants it anymore. Why is it that we do this government shutdown dance all the time now? It's constant. The answer is simple. There's no real good answer. There's no good answer. And they've got to pretend that everything is somehow magically going to be okay. And listen, it's not going to come to an end. That's not what's going to happen. What is going to happen is a handful of people are going to become extremely wealthy. Well, the vast majority of people will fall farther behind. We started this show talking about the new normal. Yeah, right. I got to work a couple of jobs. My wife works, right? We're not really, we do the best we can with the kids, but you know what? We got to depend on the after-school programs and this and that and others to do it, and we just try to get by. And I don't want to listen to Joe and Jason because it's depressing. It shouldn't be depressing. We got the winners. We've got them. Gold and silver are going to protect what you have. TEXIT's going to give you the ability to have that extra income. So you don't have to worry. So you don't have to be victim. You see coffee, 20% higher. Healthcare costs are going to go through the roof. I just told you, everyone on Social Security, your increase in your Medicare, Medicaid premiums, you're going to take your entire increase, all of it. But Joe, my rent costs more. But Joe, the power bill costs more. Joe, the phone bill costs more. Right? My insurance costs more. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Right? This is the new thing we live in. And guess what the government wants to do? Spend even more money. See, that's what causes the inflation. That is the inflation. They just won't stop doing it. And guess what, guys? We allow them to. We allow them to. Listen, was it great? Donald Trump said no tax on tips and no tax here and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Right? And we all cheered, yeah! Dumb. It's dumb. I mean, did the stocks go to an all-time high? Yep, they did. Are you really better off? I've yet to have someone say, man, I'm so much better off now with the taxes being or the tax cuts being extended. And not to pick on it. Again, Donald Trump made a decision. Scott Bessent made a decision, which is let's create inflation, but tell them we're not creating inflation, and see if somehow we can magically grow out of it so the debt to GDP doesn't look so bad. I already got to tell you, that's never worked, and it will never work. When we get back, maybe the best sale, I don't know, maybe ever. 800-951-0592. Losses picking up on Wall Street. Ford CEO. EV sales to be cut in half after the end of tax credits. See, this is what I'm saying. We have this incredible fake economy where the government is handing out all this money, all this stuff, inflating sales, and then when they come to an end, you have a huge problem. Right now, there is a major problem in the auto industry. I'm just telling you right now, bankruptcies are piling up. We had Tricolor, the largest subprime loan operation, filed bankruptcy. Now a major parts manufacturer just filed bankruptcy. Get ready, guys. Sale maybe of the century. I've got 25 rolls of U.S. Silver Eagles. Right now, you know what cost on a roll of Silver Eagles is? By the way, silver's like $46.50, something like that. $995, $1,000 for a Silver Eagle cost. I've got 25 rolls at $975. So 25 rolls of Silver Eagles below cost. I have 20 rolls of silver dimes at $165. That is government hallmarked silver at melt, right at spot. It's actually it's actually below spot. I have 20 rolls of silver quarters, $330, also below spot. I have 7 graded 20s. 7 graded 20s. I think 6 are 63s, 162, $3,800. That is $40 below spot. We're talking like mid-state 63s and 62s. And then I've got 20 20s. $3,775, approaching $50 under spot. Tell you what, if you buy 10 of them, $37.50. That'd be almost $100 below spot. I could actually sell it back to the wholesaler and get more money. But I want you guys to have the opportunity. One of the big-time great sales that is on again here at Patriot. 800-951-0592. Take the time, get it put away. For those of you that want to get into TEXIT, it's the same number, right? We're over 33,000 miners, almost 13,000 new miners in September. We're anticipating over 20,000 new miners in October. By the way, we're going to be at 50,000 real soon. That's the end of BOGO hash. I got something really interesting happened yesterday. As I tell you guys, we show you everything. One of the big things online is, well, gosh, they've sold all of these mines, these miners. They bought all this, but yet their hash rate isn't going up. See, this is a scam. Right? And, of course, I tell you guys, hey, guys, we buy all the equipment, all of it. It just needs to get installed. I've got a few updates for you. By the way, all 4 mega mines are now in the U.S., all 4 of them. By the way, there's 4 more. There's 4 more on the way, but they're here. They're all in the U.S. We're waiting on Victoria Electric still any day. As soon as they have it on, dude, it's going to come on. But here's what we do. We show you the receipts. So last week, we bought 89 L9 servers. That's a huge amount, guys. Right, one of these, each mega mine has 200 of them. So we essentially almost bought half of a mega mine in 1 week. Somebody went and took our receipt. They took our receipt and they sent it to, I want to say Bitmart, whoever it was, I forget the name of the company that we bought it from, and said to them, hey, can you confirm this? We think Bobby Gray and TEXIT is running a scam. They said that they bought 89 L9s from you. Here is the wallet address. We believe this is a fake wallet address or a wallet address that is owned by TEXIT itself. Can you tell us if they're actually ordering from, because we think they're scamming everybody. That's what they did. Bobby put it all on Telegram. So those who are in Telegram, you can see what I'm saying. Guess what they did? Guess what they said? No, it is real. That is our wallet address. They did buy 89 L9s. They buy L9s every single week from us. And then, of course, they sent Bobby all the emails back and forth, and then he posted them all on Telegram. Jason, I don't think you can't get any more proof than that, right? This thing is happening. And I know that a lot of the crypto doubters out there, they don't want to believe it, right? Because no one's ever done what we're doing. But guys, I'm telling you, we are going to have the largest independently owned crypto mine in the world. And it's going to happen really, really fast. October is going to be the month where we show the world not only the receipts, but we're going to be flexing the muscle. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592, and I just found it for you guys. Bitmars is where we buy all our L9s. And they said, hey, Bobby, it looks like one of your customer has some concerns about the 89 L9s you bought. We have answered his question. But here's what he wrote. Can you confirm the purchase and receipt of payment? Of course, that's the other thing, right? Got to make sure you paid it. Of the 89 L9 16.5 servers, miners, as illustrated in the video. So they actually sent a video clip of, because Bobby does it right on the calls. I think they're posted on YouTube as well. And then he says, confirmation of this purchase is greatly appreciated, as it will help us verify if the founder of TEXIT Coin is running a scam. They specified you as the company from which the miners are being purchased, and we want to verify it. So there you guys go. There you go. So for anybody out there that would like the receipts, we've got them. We've got them. I think it's pretty cool. Actually, it's great. This is why I think this project is so awesome. Because we allow for people to do it. I'm not mad at the person that did it. I'm grateful. I already knew, so it didn't bother me at all. But that's how upfront everything is. Remember, we borrowed no money from anybody. We don't owe anybody anything. We have bought more mining power than we've sold. And this month coming, October, you are going to see it come on. And it's going to be fast. It is going to be shocking. Because I think so many people just can't believe it. But that's okay. You're in position to take advantage of it. And I know, look at, My gosh, the price almost got to $7. Now it's like $5 and actually just below $5. Oh, my gosh. Guys, get ready. Are we going to see the price double this month? Maybe. I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe more. The liquidity pool, by the way, we're still a week and a half, 2 weeks. Well, let's say 2 weeks away from the next liquidity pool number, which, by the way, we'll have $10 million of liquidity. $10 million. Which means we'll actually support 525. Don't be surprised to see $10 or more in the next 30 days. I'm just saying, don't be surprised. If you haven't gotten in yet, do it before 50,000. Because after 50,000, it just goes so fast. So fast. The mine is going to be full by the end of the year. And then this opportunity ends. Remember, what is this opportunity? This opportunity is the ability to have daily income for the rest of your life. It's incredible. The silver and gold special today is incredible. Everything below cost, below spot. I mean, it's an opportunity that you're going to want to take advantage of. Listen, don't be surprised. I'm going to say this right now. Don't be surprised to see $100 silver before the end of the year.